Welcome to Professional Drinkers, the YouTube channel where a well-oiled, long-married couple, Tina and Mike, describe their tastings of local pints and bevies in their home state of Washington in the United States. Previously on Professional Drinkers, Mike and Tina celebrated their 20th wedding anniversary, thanking alcohol for their success.
Alcohol helps. Alcohol keeps us smiling and laughing together on a regular basis, so thank you, alcohol.
They tasted pints from Watt's Brewing Company, and Tina pondered whether it is nobler to be or not to be.
Okay, so what I love about the aesthetic of Watts is the branding. So everything is designed around the concept of bees. And so you might be wondering, why bees, huh? Why?
Tina described bees in excessive detail, and Mike ended the show with his usual grace and decorum.
I'm ending this with my ass on the microphone. You hear that? You hear that?
Today, Tina and Mike are tasting pints from a local brewery called Wheelie Pop.
Go, Tina, go.
No.
Like in racing.
Doing our professional drinkers.
Feeling very professional today.
Ooh, ooh.
It's been a while. We're back with upgrades.
We had a little trouble getting our new setup in place. We have a lovely new box.
Oh yeah, she's a beaut.
As you can see, the background, we had a little bush in the background.
Never go wrong with some bush.
So today, Professional Drinkers is going to be talking about a really cool new place that we found called Wheelie Pop Brewery. So Wheelie Pop was founded by two friends, Mark and Jeremy, who met through their sons, who called wheelies Wheelie Pops back in preschool. They share a love of racing, motorcycles, and beer, and the main location for Wheelie Pop is in Seattle's Ballard Brewery District, and they have a second location in Mill Creek. We have visited the Mill Creek location multiple times now because we've had a lot of fun there. On our very first visit, we were driving around when we realized we were close to Wheelie Pop. So we walked in and a live band was playing, really fun music. We ordered some great tasting beers and we had a really fun night.
It was good. Yeah, they were playing like some 80s.
Yeah, it was like 80s,
rock and stuff.
90s. It was perfect for us old folks.
Yeah, it really felt like home.
The first beer I tasted at Wheelie Pop was called a Power Nap, which is one of Mike's favorite things to do. So the Power Nap was amazing, you guys. First of all, it was 10.8%, which anything that's 10.8% is going to make me happy. But this was a hazy IPA, and first of all, I'm not an IPA person.
She really isn't.
I don't like it if it's super hoppy. I don't like the bitter thing going on that people love.
They don't really taste bitter to me anymore, but yeah.
20 years on, and Tina still hasn't clocked that Mike is a miserable old sod. Honestly, give the woman a medal for services to ignorance.
All I can say is that the Power Nap was a hazy IPA that had a really light lemon yellow haze, and it was really easy to drink. It didn't have any of that IPA bitter aftertaste. I loved it. Apparently, so did everyone else because they ran out of it right after we had our first little taste of it.
Yeah, we were sad.
More than you know.
Yeah, we weren't able to bring any home.
So we compensated and brought home 5 different beers.
Yes.
When we've traditionally only done 3. All right, so we're going to get started here.
It's fairly evident that Mike is suffering from a terminal case of sobriety. If he doesn't secure a pint within the next 60 seconds, I fear he might actually have to face his own thoughts. Dear me, do pray for him.
Yeah, there you go. So look, it's a lager, 4.8% alcohol, use U.S. Pilsner, malt, and Hallertau hops. So yeah, I mean, very traditional. And let's crack this bad boy open and see what's inside. I'm guessing it's beer.
I was wondering if it was Brando.
golden goodness sit there. Let's get every last drop out of there. It's been a while. We had this on our first trip out, and we've been to Wheelie Pop 3 times in the last month, trying to do our due diligence.
I just want to say, welcome to Costco. I love you.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
All right, let's try it. Cheers.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you a quick scan on the temp here. So 55.4. So that's a pretty chilled beer. I think this would taste good, even warm, but you got a home and you're doing some yard work, this one's perfect. It's not going to get you fucked up. It's going to refresh you. It's going to go down so easy.
Pretty crisp, clean sips. It's got a nice carbonation. It's described as having light dough and white bread notes, which is probably why my white ass likes it.
All right, we're going to enjoy this for a minute. If you like or want something light and refreshing, definitely going to recommend this.
So, I don't want to sound like a dick or nothing, but it says on your chart you're fucked up.
And the quotes continued. We'll skip the details to save your ears, but do witness the romance. It's a match made in, well, somewhere with very low standards.
All right, we're going to, if you haven't noticed in the background, that's our drinking order. We're going on to the Tifosi. And, you know, I could be pronouncing that wrong. It could be Tifosi, Tifosi, no fucking clue. Italian Pilsner. Yeah, so this is a Pilsner. So hold it right there. Now move it up and down a little bit.
To take note of the sophisticated repartee on display. We pride ourselves on the loftiness of our humor, though admittedly, lofty in this case is measured from the height of a pub carpet.
This one's a little stronger at 5.2%. Made with German Pilsner malt, also with Heller too, but also I think there's a second hop in there. Pearl.
All right. So
Crack this bad boy up.
Tifosi is an Italian word for fans or supporters, which in Formula One racing refers to the fiercely loyal fan base of Scuderia Ferrari. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I think I need to join this fan base because I got the money.
Lest there be any doubt, no, she really doesn't have the money. Her bank balance is currently less of a statement and more of a cry for help.
All right, this is also coming in at 55.4. Not bad at all. Tifosi is an Italian Pilsner. Oh, she has something. Listen.
All right.
Everyone quiet. Shh.
Tifosi, let's give it a little taste here, Mike. Cheers.
Definitely cheers.
All right, Tifosi, it makes the tip of my tongue tingle.
Ooh.
In a good way.
I like that. I like what that sounds like.
According to Wheelie Pop, this is the crisp third iteration lager featuring bread crust and honey malt notes paired with traditional floral, spicy, and herbal German hop. It's a bright, dry hopped lager.
All right, so let's take a little intermission here from the drinks and talk about Wheelie Pop. We've only been to the Mill Creek location, but it's got a lot of space. It has an outdoor area, which it's been too cold to really utilize when we've visited, but that's changing, and that's probably going to easily double their capacity. They have a lot of events going on. You got to check the website for that, which, you know, I'll link in the description so that you can check it out. They also have, which we aren't talking about here, but they also have some ginger. Is it ginger soda or is it ginger beer?
Ginger beers.
Ginger beers.
Very gingery.
Yeah, it's like...
You gotta love ginger.
Yeah, we did try them, and I'm not going to weigh in. I guess I'm not a ginger fan. It was strong. They don't have them in cans.
Some people love ginger, and if you love ginger, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, you should check it out. They have a lot of beers on tap at the Mill Creek location. I've got to guess 12 to 16. So the brewers are Mark and Jeremy. I do believe Mark works the Mill Creek tasting room because we've seen him a couple times, it looks like, based on the picture. I'm guessing Jeremy works the opposite location. I think it's in Ballard.
Ballard, correct. Yeah.
I gotta say, the staff at Wheelie Pop Mill Creek, top notch. They don't push anything on you. They're very helpful. They're very informative. They're just there to make sure you have a good time, which is great.
What I appreciate about Wheelie Pop is that they make an effort to have lots of different types of events for a lot of different types of people. So they have things like D&D on Saturdays. They have karaoke once a month. They have things like trivia night.
They have F1 watch parties.
They have like speed puzzling. They
have speed dating.
No, I don't think they have speed dating.
They have
no, Mike's
bring your own jigsaw puzzle night.
Mike's just making shit up now, but yeah.
Yes. Mike is speeding toward a slide that may result in him being off the track. There will be no podium finish for him tonight. His prize tomorrow, a monumental hangover.
Check out their site because it's fun stuff. And if you're looking for something to do, then I highly recommend the events at Wheelie Pop.
Anyway, I gotta say, we did dabble in their food offerings, our third visit, and we got a hot Italian.
A sentence Tina desperately hoped would end right there. Alas, it was just a
sandwich on ciabatta. It was good. It was satisfying.
Tina wishes more things were satisfying.
And can't say enough about this place.
Yeah.
All right, we are nearing the halfway point, and we've got a special event for the next 2 beers. All right, so I'm going to be drinking the Mount Crushmore Cold IPA. Tina doesn't know this yet. She's drinking the Bait Hazy IPA. We're going to do a head-to-head. I'm going to give my tasting notes on the Mount Crushmore. She's going to give her tasting notes on the Bait. And you guys in the comments are going to tell us which one sounds more delicious. Mount Crushmore looks like it's got some good head on it.
That's too much head, bro.
I've never heard that before. Always just the right amount.
Right. We ready?
We should do a cheers, Tina. Psych.
Oh.
No, there's no West Coast, East Coast love between us, bitches.
You see this finger right here?
Look at this color. Ooh, yeah. This is the Mount Crushmore West Coast IPA. Let me take a little sip of this. So, crisp, clean, and bright.
Yes, Mike, we're all very impressed. You can read the tasting notes.
It uses one of my favorite hops, Mosaic, Idaho 7, and Nelson Sauvin. They say it brings mountains of fresh berry. I do not get the berry. I would love if it tastes like berry. Also, a little bit of pepper and pine. I can get that. And I love me some pine. Delicious. Do you know?
I just want to ask you one question about Mount Crushmore IPA.
Bring it.
Do you think President Camacho will be added to Mount Crushmore?
I got the proof right here.
So, this Bait Hazy IPA bitch up here, right here, this is some East Coast shit right here. It's got some velvety mouthfeel with notes of lychee, berries, and citrus.
Splendid accent, Tina. Truly chilling.
The 4th anniversary release is described as the best beer style to ever grace the planet.
West Coast IPAs are usually crisp, clean, and clear. East Coast are hazy. Well, she's had a few beers, so she's probably not.
I'll take my hoodie and flip-flops any day, even though I'm supposed to be East Coast.
Let's switch it up.
Mount Crushmore.
Rage Bait. Tina can't even handle how great the East Coast beers are.
Listen.
Hazy, all the fucking way.
Mount Crushmore is crisp, clean, bright, westy, featuring a mild white bread. Oh, hell yeah. Honey malt base, heavy pine, grapefruit, and citrus hop. It's crushable, bitch.
All right, let's get some Rage Bait. Who doesn't like a hazy IPA? Apparently Tina. Rage Bait was Wheelie Pop's 4th anniversary beer release, and they described it as the best beer style to ever grace the planet. So who wins the East Coast versus West Coast beer challenge? I think the winner is us because we are drinking both. All right, we're moving on to the Power Slide Stout. We're going with a room temp Power Slide Stout. No, turn it back the other way. 5.5% alcohol by volume. That's all we need. All right.
This is one of my favorites.
All right, let's get a power reading on the Power Slide Stout. All right, Power Slide Stout coming in at a strong 69.8. Nice.
So, Power Slide Oatmeal Stout. Did you know this is the first beer brewed on their 10 BBL system? Mike, what does BBL mean?
Big, black, and luscious. Oh,
First
well, BBL is a
episode.
Brazilian butt lift.
What?
A beer barrel is the standard unit of measurement for beer volume in the U.S. brewing industry, defined as 31 gallons.
Well, aren't we a walking encyclopedia of the brew house? You must be a real hit at parties, Mike, assuming you're ever invited to any.
All right, so the Power Slide Stout, I have to say, is delicious.
Does she have to say that?
If you like a stout, this is
An English-inspired oatmeal stout, smooth with roast, toast, and chocolate. How about a little cheers?
this is a rich, chocolatey, well-balanced, roasted profile. And guess what, folks? Sometimes they do a variation with things like Lucky Charm
Top of the morning to you.
Let's not do that again, Mike.
because it's Irish. But I like me Lucky Charms.
Would like it in the bunghole there, would you, matey? Would you just look around the rim for me?
No.
Scotty?
Congratulations. You've reached the final seconds. There are no prizes, only the profound realization that you've just spent many minutes watching Mike and Tina drink a lot of beer. If you'd like to repeat this mistake in the future, do subscribe and like the video. Until next time, assuming you haven't found something better to do.
And we hope you enjoy it. Tell them that Professional
Mike.
Drinker sent you if you show up.
How are you going to end this?
With my ass on the microphone.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh, ooh.
ooh, ooh.
Now my microphone's brown, dang it. That might be the power slide.